hot as all get out in my apartment. I'm in grad school to get my MBA, and then each week we have a class discussion that's a little bit aggressive. Everybody, happy Monday. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. Starting off a little day in my life vlog. I am going to be extremely busy today because I want to set myself up for success unlike last week. So I'm like kind of planning out everything that I need to get done today, and if it doesn't get done today, it's going to transfer over to tomorrow. So we're gonna make an OG to-do list because I haven't made one of those in a really long time, and I stopped making them because they were stressing me out. But now I just feel like in order to get myself on track and to set myself up for success for the week, that I need to go ahead and make one. So I'm gonna do that in a bit. Made a little Americano this morning. I wanted a coffee, but I wanted a refreshing coffee because it's hot as all get out in my apartment. It's literally like 85 degrees in here, and I'm pretty sure it's only 75 degrees outside. Let me know how that happens. I do have an AC unit, but I think that I fully messed up by installing the AC unit in my main living area instead of my bedroom. I spend like the majority of my time in my bedroom. As you guys know, that's where my desk is normally. I'm sitting out here because it is cooler out here because the AC's out here, which is why we're in a bit of a different location today for work. My desk is in there, I sleep in there, I watch TV in there. I don't really have a couch or anything out here, so I never really spend time out here other than to cook, or if I'm sitting here doing something and just want to mix it up. So I think I'm gonna look up a contact today. They can uninstall my AC unit from my main living area and reinstall it in my window, because if we're gonna have more 91-degree days like we had this weekend, and if it's just gonna continue to be this hot in my apartment, I'm gonna be miserable all summer, and I can't like flee my apartment every single day to go work somewhere else. I mean, I guess I could if I wanted to, but like I'm not trying to do that. So I think I'm gonna have to look up a contact today to switch the AC unit from over there to over there, because that, I don't know what I was thinking putting in here. I guess I just thought that it would cool down my entire apartment, but it's not doing anything other than running up my electricity bill, and my apartment is still hot. So we're gonna try to fix that. Just wanted to say welcome back. Wanted to give a little justification as to why this view is a little bit different. Also, sorry that this window causes for a little bit of backlight. I have a meeting in 10 minutes, so before I jumpstart on that meeting, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and create a little to-do list just to set myself up for success. So happy Monday, everyone. Today's to-do list: I need to put my clothes away that have been on the drying rack for 2 weeks. I need to look up the AC contact to switch the unit over. Plan schoolwork for the week. I did this really late last week, so I'm gonna try not to do that again this week. I want to do lectures 1 and quiz 1 for school just to get out of the way. I need to ask for a day off in June from my manager. I need to do a grocery store run to Trader Joe's because I'm out of a lot of things. I need to edit or finish editing the weekend vlog that I filmed this past weekend. And I need to vacuum if I have time. I know I have a lot more that I need to put on here, and I was like brainstorming last night, and I even thought to myself, like, you should write these down on your phone so you can put them on the to-do list tomorrow, and I just didn't do that. So I know that there are a few things that I'm missing off of here, but I honestly can't think of them off the top of my head. So hopefully they just come to me, but this is a good start. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to everything today, like vacuuming. There are a few things on here that are obviously gonna take priority over other things. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get to everything today, but I'm gonna try to at least, just because they're like smaller tasks, so I feel like they're not gonna take a lot of time. But if things get busy at work, I might not have time to do them. So all just depends on whether or not things decide to cooperate today, because they didn't cooperate last week. So just fingers crossed that this week is a less weird and less wild than last week. If you watched my week in my life vlog that went up Sunday, this will be up like way after the week in my life vlog, but if you watched my last week in my life vlog, you know that it was like a bit of a hot mess, and I debated even putting the vlog up, but then I went ahead and put it up because it is real life and it's content, you know what I mean? And it wasn't anything that I was like embarrassed to put up. So I just went ahead and put it up, and everyone was like, well, no, like I like the realistic content, so maybe I'll do more of those in the future. But last week was crazy and wild. I think that a lot of moving parts just made it really weird. One, the weather absolutely sucked. It rained all week. B, Mercury did in fact go into retrograde last week. and C. I was just swamped with schoolwork and swamped with work and a lot of things going on in my personal life where I was just like, the combination of everything was just not a good combination. Hopefully this week is less chaotic. I'm just like kind of keeping my fingers crossed on that one. Finished with a bunch of meetings and stuff for work. I also already finished all of my topic 1 lectures for the week. There are 2 topics that we're going over this week. Basically, what topic 1 and topic 2 means, there will be 2 different ideas or subjects that we're going over for the lessons for this week. So I just finished like basically the first lesson topic for the week and did all the lecture videos for it, did all the notes, did all the different activities. I just need to finish taking the quiz, or I need to start the quiz at least. But from previous experience, I always do better on the quiz once I let like the information basically soak in my head for a little bit. So because I just finished lectures, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself like maybe an hour break before I take the quiz, and then I'm gonna go back and do the quiz. I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock some other things off of my to-do list. So I'm gonna go ahead and put away the clothes that were out for a while. I just put them on my bed. I moved them off the clothing rack onto my bed because I knew that that would like literally force me to put away the clothes because you can't sleep in a bed with clothes on them. Well, I mean I could if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Finished putting away the clothes, obviously. I'm getting ready to plan out my schoolwork for the week, which is another really big thing on my to-do list that needs to be done so that I don't procrastinate. Figured I'd show you guys how I do this. I know I haven't really talked about like my grad school work in a long time. I know I often complain about like how much I have to do, but I feel like I haven't really sat down and like explained what's going on, especially if you are new around here, you probably wouldn't know. So just a quick update on grad school and kind of like the story with it. For those of you that don't know, I'm in grad school to get my MBA. I am doing a 100% online program from the College of William & Mary. It's a pretty innovative program. I take 1 class every 7 weeks, which I really personally like because it leaves time for me to do other things like YouTube, have a social life, full-time work. Last week was not a good example of it because it was a really chaotic week, and honestly school took a backseat to literally everything else in my life, which should not be the case, but it was the case. Every now and then it gets a little chaotic, but for the most part the way that the courses are laid out is really helpful and really beneficial. So that's kind of the background on what I'm going to grad school for, and I figured I'd show you guys how I tend to plan out my week when I actually do plan out my weeks properly, because I haven't gone over this in a while. Let me pull up my coursework really quickly for you guys. Basically, we use Blackboard or Canvas. I have no clue what this is called. I think it's Blackboard. Could potentially be Canvas, but I know it's a really popular tool that a lot of universities and a lot of schools in general use. And essentially we have 7 modules, 1 module per week that we're in the class. So like I said, this class goes for 7 weeks and then I'll move on to the next class. So 7 modules for 7 weeks. I'm currently on week 5. This course has literally flown by. This one is organizational behavior, which is essentially, in my opinion, similar to a psychology class about why people work the way that they do and why teams operate the way that they do, which is, like I said, essentially a psychology course. But I'm going to show you how I break down my weeks. So I'm on week 5, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the module 5 curriculum for the week, starting with the overview. The way that this class in particular breaks it up, and each class is different. It has a quick video of what the class is going to be about. It has a glance of like all of the assignments that are going to be due for the module and all of the readings. Has a page for all of the required readings. Then we move on to topic 1, which I was mentioning earlier. There are 2 topics per module that we go over, so 2 lessons, and each topic has a variety of different lectures that go in depth. So topic 1 was the one that I completed earlier. This one's on team characteristics and diversity. Then there's a Twitter prompt that we're supposed to do. This is an optional assignment, which basically you had to like create a professional Twitter account and like tweet about whatever the topic was. Then we have a quiz for the topic. Move on to topic 2, same thing, Twitter prompt, and then a quiz. And then each week we have a class discussion that's due on Thursdays. So basically the professor will assign a topic and then you'll go ahead and do a breakdown of whatever the class discussion is. So typically it's like 3 paragraphs and you break it down and you answer all the questions, and then you have to respond to 2 other people in the thread. Additionally from that, we always have like another assignment. Last week we had like 3 assignments due and it was very overwhelming, and it was like 3 different papers that were like 2,000 words each, so that was a lot. But this week it looks like the assignment, in addition to the individual class discussion, is a group assignment. So I'll actually be working with my group for this project, and I'm not going to go over the group situation. It's a very interesting one with this class. So that's kind of an in-depth explanation of how the course is broken down. For the most part, each class that I've been in kind of follows the same sort of pattern, same sort of layout. They just tweak it to whatever the class topic is, or tweak it to whatever the syllabus is. So that's kind of like an overview of how each week goes for this class in particular. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to assign myself something to do each day for grad school. So I'm going to start off with the things that I know for sure are due this week. So like I mentioned before, I have the class discussion that is due on Thursday, with the 2 responses to 2 other classmates on that same discussion due Sunday. So I'm going to start by writing those out in my agenda, just so that I know like that they are due that day and they need to be done by that day. Alright, the next thing that I know that I have to have done this week by a specific date is the group assignment, and this needs to be done by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on Sunday. Hopefully we actually work on this assignment before Sunday. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill in the required readings, the topics, the quizzes and stuff like that, and I just give myself something to do each day so that it's not overwhelming and I'm not doing it all on one day. So like for today, I'm going to put topic 1 lectures with topic 1 quiz. For tomorrow, I'm going to put topic 2 lectures with topic 2 quiz. For Wednesday, I'm going to give myself a draft of the discussion that's due on Thursday, so that on Thursday I can just look it over and submit it and make it really easy for myself. And then somewhere in here, I'm also going to put like reach out to classmates to kind of get a jump start on planning, and hopefully we end up meeting this week via Zoom or something, because I'm not trying to do this over GroupMe again because it was like a hot mess last time. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish doing that. But yeah, that's basically the breakdown of how I plan out my coursework and what it looks like. I love this agenda, and I only really use it for school. I don't use it for personal stuff, just because I feel like if I used it for personal stuff, it would get really messy really fast, and I honestly probably wouldn't really use it that often. So I just keep this agenda specifically for school, and it helps keep me super organized. 12 out of 12 on my quiz, aka 100%. You'll love to see it. You really do. So I guess that's a tip or a hack if you are a bad test taker or a quiz taker like I am. Maybe do the lecture material and then let it sit for a little bit and then go back and take the quiz, rather than taking the quiz right after, because the information actually has time to like set in your brain and you don't feel super overwhelmed. Because I always end up getting 100% on the quizzes when I let it sit for a little bit, but I always do not as great on the quizzes when I immediately go from the lecture material to the quizzes. So just a little hack or tip for those that are not great test takers like I am. Sorry in advance for the air conditioning noise, but it is 90 degrees outside, so there's no way you will find me turning that air conditioner off, because my apartment is already as hot as it is. I did submit that quote, or like submit a request to get a quote from the AC company, but they haven't responded to me yet. Not that I expect them to respond to me right away, even though I don't really have patience. They haven't responded to me yet, so I'm gonna give them like maybe today, and then I'm probably gonna contact a few other AC installation companies. This one just seemed to be the cheapest. It was like 60 bucks versus the last time I paid someone to install it over there, it was 100 bucks. So 60 is way better than 100, and I already have everything. They just need to like move it from that window to that window. Hoping they quote me anyways. Beside the point, I got off track there. I finished another thing off my to-do list. I finished editing the weekend vlog that'll go up on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't really have a posting schedule. I tend to post one vlog either Sunday or Monday, and then another vlog either Wednesday or Thursday. I just don't really restrict myself, because that's a lot of pressure and it really stresses me out when I have like a defined due date. The only time I want a defined due date is for school. That's when I'm like really like fine with it. because obviously you have to have due dates for school, but for like YouTube and stuff, I just leave it up to the vibe. I finished editing that. I'm gonna go ahead and put dishes away from the dishwasher because I run the dishwasher like literally every day at this point, just because my apartment starts to smell if I don't. And then I'm gonna clean the dishes that are in the sink. And then I think I'm going to make some lunch because your girl's hungry. I ate a bagel at like 9 o'clock this morning, so it's about time. 12:30, it's about time for lunch. When I say I can't cook, this is what I mean. This keyword was a turkey burger that I just burnt the crap out of, and now it's like a hockey puck. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat it anyways, and we're not gonna be wasteful. But is anyone else just really bad? Like, I don't even know what happened. I don't know if maybe I just didn't put enough oil in the pan or if it was too high, but I burnt the crap out of it. Won't be becoming a 5-star chef anytime soon. I'm getting ready to take my lunch break. I just need to let my team know. I'm gonna run to Trader Joe's because I need groceries. I feel like I film Trader Joe's hauls in every single video, so I'm not gonna do like a Trader Joe's haul just because you guys get the point. You know what I eat at this point. But if this is something that you do want to see in future videos and you guys don't mind, of course, like, let me know and I'll show every time I go to Trader Joe's. But I feel like I go so often in every single video that it gets annoying. It's annoying to edit, so I don't want to annoy you guys. But I'm getting ready to head out. It's literally 91 degrees outside, so I'm gonna step outside and fry. This is my outfit of the day. I don't think I showed this morning. I'm wearing Nike shoes. These are some blue Nike running shorts that I got years ago. A little cropped white top. Probably should change the top, but here we are. Tote bag is Brooklinen. Sunglasses are Amazon. I'm back from Trader Joe's. Did a massive grocery run, like $65 worth of groceries. Out of so many things, and then I got some like fresh fruit and some fresh drinks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the tea on that. I'm drinking a little Celsius midday pick-me-up, much needed, and I'm trying to back off of coffee just a smidge. Having 4 espresso shots in a day was getting a little bit out of hand. If you guys watched my previous vlog, you guys know that I got these customized Converse in the mail. And I mentioned in that video that I wasn't expecting them to be this color. I thought it was going to be like a very subtle pink, like a lighter subtle pink. And these are like fully coral. I wouldn't say they're bright pink, but they're definitely like a bright coral color, and I was just not really expecting them to be this color. And I don't know if they're gonna go with a lot of things, but I also haven't tried them on my feet yet, so I'm gonna try them on for you guys, and I'm gonna look in the mirror and see if I like them. And it's sad because it took like 2 weeks for them to come in, and so if I return them and order a new pair of customized Converse in a color that I actually like, it's gonna be another 2 weeks, and I'm like, at that point I don't even know if it's worth it. But we're gonna try these on to see if I like them. Maybe the color is cute on, it's just a little bit aggressive in general. So let's see what we're working with here. Well, they fit perfectly. 7.5 fits. All right, this is what they look like on my feet. I can't tell on the camera, so I'm giving you guys the first look. I feel like these could be so fun with a little white dress or a pair of white shorts and just a basic top, but at the same time, I'm like, also, is that way too similar to like my skin tone, you know what I mean? And if I get even tanner, is it just gonna look weird? Like, they're kind of cute, but they're also like a little bit out of my comfort zone. I just don't know how often I'd wear them. Guys, I need help. Leave your opinions down below in the comments. I think I have like 30 days to decide whether or not I want to return them. Obviously, I won't be like wearing them around the city and trying to return them because they'll get dirty. But leave a comment down below if you like them or not. I really can't tell. But just picture this with like a white dress or something. I feel like it could potentially be cute. They're just kind of expensive, so that's why I'm like hesitant, you know? It sucks to spend a lot of money on shoes that you're not like in love with. If they were cheap, I would say like, yeah, whatever. But they weren't cheap. Send help. Leave your opinions down below, please and thank you. Sharing another life hack with you guys today, just because of all the tips and tricks apparently between grad school and just life in general. So I went to Trader Joe's earlier like I was talking about, and I got a whole bunch of fresh fruit. So I got pineapple to start with, and I also got some strawberries for smoothies and stuff, and then I got a frozen fruit mix that had bananas, mango, pineapple, and strawberries in them as for like a little smoothie type situation, because the bananas that I got are so green and they're not going to be ready to use anytime soon. So I wanted to get like a little fruit mix that had banana in it, just because I feel like that makes my smoothies a little bit sweeter. But I'm getting off topic. Life hack. As soon as you buy your fruit from the grocery store, come back and immediately chop it up so that you actually eat it. I am so guilty of going to the store and buying a bunch of fresh fruit and buying a bunch of fresh vegetables and stuff like that, and then never using it because I get lazy and don't want to chop it up, because it takes so much time to like sit there and chop strawberries so that you'll eat it, or sit there and chop a pineapple. Like, a pineapple is a pain in the butt. So while you have the motivation, as soon as you get your fruit, make sure you chop it up and then just put it in little containers so that you can go to your fridge and either grab it for a smoothie, grab it for a fruit bowl, oatmeal, a little snack, whatever you're doing. So that's what I am getting ready to do now, is chop up both the strawberries and the pineapple so that I can eat these for a snack throughout the week. Also, it's just really refreshing, I feel like, to have fruit in the summer because it's hot outside, so something to like cool me down besides a popsicle or anything like that is an ideal situation, and I'm always looking for something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now while I have the motivation, while I have the containers.
Sure enough, last week I wanted to get a second and it wasn't there, so I'm hoping they just had like a restock over the weekend.
On my to-do list for today, and I feel like it has just been the most productive day. This is the best feeling. It's about 4:20 right now. I'm off of work in about 40 minutes, and things, I say that as my computer goes off. Things have been pretty okay, which has allowed me to get a lot of stuff done. But I think that with the last 40 minutes of work, I'm actually gonna get a jump start on tomorrow's schoolwork. So as you guys saw in my planner earlier today, I assigned topic 1, lecture 1, and quiz 1 for topic 1 for today, and then topic 2 lecture and topic 2 quiz for tomorrow. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get a head start on the lectures for topic 2 that I'm supposed to do tomorrow to kind of get it out of the way. I'm just feeling like productive and I'm feeling motivated to do it, so might as well while I have the boost of energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I would say overall it's been a pretty successful day. One of the most productive Mondays that I've had in a very long time. So maybe I just have to start making to-do lists again. Maybe that's the key to success here, because I was off of it for a while. But I feel like when I like literally see what I have to do written out in front of me, it kind of helps my brain process it a little bit more. Another successful quiz. This one did take me 3 attempts to get to a 100% though, so you win some, you lose some. And now I'm officially all done with the lectures for this week. I finished all of topic 1 lectures and the quiz, and I just finished all of topic 2 lectures and the quiz. So now all I have left for grad school for the week that is due by Thursday is the class discussion, and then I have the group project that is due on Sunday. So I've essentially set myself up for success, because I'm probably going to knock out the discussion post tomorrow just to get it out of the way. But right now my brain is at like full capacity. I can no longer think anymore or any new thoughts. So that'll be a tomorrow task to complete. But I'm just honestly really glad that I decided to get that out of the way with, because it's like one less thing that I have to stress about or think about for the week. Also, I finished work. It's now 5:18. So I worked on schoolwork for about an hour, finished work. I need to make dinner soon. I'm actually headed over to my friend's apartment to watch the Bachelorette tonight. It's officially Bachelorette season and I could not be more excited. I don't really know how I feel about this Bachelorette. I think is it Katie? I don't know who the Bachelorette is. Actually, let's look that up really quickly. Okay, yeah, it's Katie. I don't know how I feel about Katie. I wasn't her biggest fan when she was on The Bachelor, but we'll see how she does, you know. It gives me something to do on Monday nights. It's something to look forward to during the week. So I'm headed over to their apartment. I think we're doing a charcuterie board, probably wine, kombucha. I'll probably drink kombucha. I bought 2 of them when I went to Trader Joe's today. And I'm just gonna chill out, but I need to make dinner and pack my bag to go over to their place to spend the night as well. Tell me what you got going on over here. This is our charcuterie master.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
Wow.
Our cheeses, the goat, the merlot, parmesan and cheddar, baguette.
Did you pick it all out yourself?
Meat. No, me and Taylor, we both got some stuff from Amazon.
Excuse you.
You're nasty, Riley.
Gross.
Get out of here.
Wow.
We both just added a bunch of stuff into
I'm excited
our
to see the final product.
All of you
No, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy this.
I think I'm gonna like it because it's definitely like